Hi guys, so today I just bumped onto something here. This is something that I'm 100% that 100% of you guys have never come across, or none of you is yet to come across this machine that I have over here. I know you might be wondering what kind of a laptop is this. This is not HP, this is not Lenovo, this is not Dell, this is not Asus, this is not Samsung, whatever, any brand that I think of. What I have with me today is the TECNO Megabook T1, and this is how it looks like from far. Yeah, just have a look at how slim this masterpiece is. It might be very big, it's around 15.6 inches, but it's way lighter on my hand. It weighs around 1.6 kilograms, that is 2.2 pounds, so light. Yeah, we have the space gray color on the casing. The chassis is made of aluminium metal, so it's very strong and light at the same time. I know you're wondering now, does Tecno even design laptops? And that's why I decided to come and do a review of this machine, because I know at some point you're going to come across this laptop and maybe you might be stuck between purchasing it or not buying it. Now, let me tell you something about this machine that I think really amazed me at first sight. Now, the first thing that really amazed me was the body design. If you look it from far, have a look at the edges of this machine. If you're familiar with the MacBooks, especially the M1, M2, the M3 series, then you see there's a similarity or a resemblance in the way this machine was designed. Have a look at the screen side. The keyboard, just have a look at the keyboard. It's only that the MacBook does not have these numerical keys over there. But on this other side, there's very big similarity on the way this keyboard is designed and the way the MacBook keyboard is designed. Have a look at the screen bezels. Now this is the difference, because for MacBook we have a glass screen, but this one is just the screen and then you have the bezels. What really amazed me with this machine is just put yourself in a scenario whereby maybe you're looking for a laptop that can perform some heavy duty tasks. Then that laptop has to be slim at the same time. That is something that is not usually possible with these modern day laptops. So you either sacrifice the size for performance, or you get something that is bigger so that you get better performance. But that is different from what we have over here, because it's the same as what we have on the higher end HP models or high end Lenovo models or the MacBooks. We have something that is very slim, yet so powerful. I know you're wondering, why am I saying this machine is so powerful and yet you don't even know about the processor, the RAM, and the rest. I'll show you that in the next part, and I'm pretty sure you'll be amazed at how powerful this machine is. So we have a laptop that is very slim, very powerful at the same time. You have big size. If you're doing maybe, let's say, video editing, photo editing, you have a nice big screen for your functions. Then in terms of port distribution, we have around 9 ports on this machine. So it means it has almost all the ports that you'll want in a laptop. But definitely, the laptop being one of the latest generation machines, there's some ports that have been done away with, like the VGA and some other ports you'll see in the next part of this video. And so let's just get to have a closer look at this masterpiece that I have over here, where I see what's new in this machine, and will you consider buying it if you happen to come across it maybe tomorrow or someday in the future. And just before that, if you're new to this account, please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to leave a like on this video. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this Tecno Megabook just before we do this review. So let's get to have a closer look at it. As we said earlier, just have a look at the edges of this machine. The design is close to what we have on the MacBooks. Very sharp edges. It's made of aluminum metal, so it's very strong. Then over here, you can see there's that Megabook writing. Though this one is faded, but you can see here it's Megabook. Then here we have the Tecno logo. Let's see, this is the Tecno logo over there. Tecno. Now, underneath it, what I really loved about it is you can see how good we have a very big ventilation slot right over here. Is the ventilation slot. Then you have the speaker slots here and here down firing. Then you have these two crucial rubbers here and here. raised to a certain height. Then you can see the height. This is normally for sufficient cooling. And then these rubbers help for proper grip on the table. Then you can see here, this is the Megabook T1. It was released in 2023 there, 15.6-inch model, Tecno, by Tecno. See? Then, let me show you something over here. So you can see we have this slot here, space for lifting up the lid. Let's try the one on the single hand finger, lifting up the lid on this one, if it works the same as what you have on the MacBook. So let's go. Done. So it really worked on this one. Now that's a very big plus on the designers of this machine. It's very rare to come across laptops that can lift up the lid with a single finger, apart from the MacBooks. So on this one, I really give them thumbs up. So now let's have a look at the ports first before we get serious. So in terms of the port, the first port here, this is the Kingston lock for security. Then we have the Type-C port. This one is for charging specifically. See here we have the LED indicator for charger. I think it's blinking white, you can see. So this is the Type-C charger. Here we have the HDMI slot. And then we have USB Type-A port here. We have another USB-C port right there. So we have two USB-C ports there. And the HDMI 3.1 port that supports 4K. Then you can see this logo, the Megabook logo right over there. Now, what do we have on the right hand side of this machine? So on the right hand side we have, you can see we have memory card slot. This is the memory card slot, the same size as to what we have on the mobile phones. This is the slot here for the memory card. We call it the TF card. Then we have two USB 3.1 USB Type-A ports there, Gen 3. Then we have audio jack microphone combo port right over there. So in terms of port distribution, we have two USB-C, we have two USB Type-A ports, the audio jack and the TF card there. So we don't have the standard card, smart card reader slot. On this other side, there's nothing but the hinge. And what I normally love about the hinges that have this central point of support is that they rarely break apart. So we have a very strong hinge over here. And as you can see here, we have the Tecno logo. So as I was saying earlier, this is how the keyboard looks like. If you're familiar with MacBooks, then you realize there's a very big similarity on this keyboard with the MacBook keyboard by design, not by labeling, because here you can see we have the logo, Windows logo key. So in MacBook, you normally don't have this, but by design, it's very, very similar. The keys travel distance is just as great as what you'll want in a machine. Let me just try to make it a bit clear. No, it's not clear as what you want. Let me just turn off. Yeah. So you see, the keys traveling distance. It's very, very much okay. So you can type on this keyboard for a very long time without getting tired. Yeah. Actually, even the whole night. If you are a programmer, or maybe if somebody like just typing on the machine, then with this one you're very comfortable because you have even the numerical keys here, which is good with statisticians. Then the keyboard has backlight. This is the backlight logo right over here. Here we have all the descriptions that we love. I love you to know about this machine. So first and foremost, you can see we have the Megabook T1. This is the name of this laptop, Megabook T1. Then here we have see, it's ultra thin, featherweight, premium aluminum metal casing. So we have an aluminum casing that is very premium. The color is space gray. It's not so silver, but it's space gray. Yeah, you can see it's closest to what we have on the space gray MacBooks. Then we have a very big battery here of 70 watts per hour. This battery can last you up to 17 hours on standard use, and on heavy task it will last you around 8 hours. So we have a very good battery on this machine over here. Then here we have 100% sRGB screen of 350 nits. So it's a very, very bright screen we have over here. The brightness levels, it's up to 350 nits. These brightness levels of 350 nits helps you maybe when, let's say, you're using the laptop in an outdoor environment where there's so much lighting. So with that high brightness, you'll still be able to see what's on your screen if you're using it outdoor. And then the 100% sRGB means you have strong color concentration on the display. If it is green color, you get the green color the way you want. If it's the blue color, you get it blue the way you want it. So the color concentration is very sharp. And if you're doing things like video editing, photo editing, then this screen will definitely work on your side. Then here we have it's 40% smaller and 40% lighter. So as I said earlier, this machine is so light and smaller. Then here we have something we call Technovoke. So it has an immersive sound effect, clear voice with AI noise cancellation. So we have very good speakers here with AI noise cancellation. The speakers. So this machine has AI cascaded on it. Then here we have 2 megapixel 1080p private security camera. I'll show you that in the next part. Private security means you can see here we have this is the physical camera shutter. So the security on this machine is improved. You don't have to place a sellotape here or something that will look bad over here because of this physical shutter that I have over here to cover the camera. Then we have fingerprint scanner right on the power button here. So you can just use your fingerprint scanner to sign into the laptop instead of typing password or PIN that normally takes time. So when you'll be pressing to turn on the laptop maybe from sleep using your finger, scan your fingerprint and definitely you'll be logged in. So if we have a Core 7 processor over here, I'll show you more details when the laptop is on. And now let's turn it on and see how fast it turns on and does it really match the high-end models in terms of boot speed and the rest. So let's turn it on and see what happens. Now, I think I might not have pressed the power button. I'll press it. Oh, there we go. So let's count. We have 2 seconds, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it took around 8 seconds to turn on. The day of recording this video is on Sunday, 9th February, around 8:37 local time where I am. Let me know in the comment section if you know where I'm recording this video from. Now, just have a look at how sharp the screen quality is just from the wallpapers. Have a look at the trees over there, the grass. Where it's green, it's green, and where it's brown, it's brown. Have a look at the sky, the hills. So the color concentration on the screen, just as I had said earlier, very, very concrete. Now, let's boot in so that we see the system property. Now, once again, have a look at the screen. I really love what I'm seeing here in terms of the screen resolution. So let's have a look at the system properties as usual. Control Shift Escape. Then you come to the performance tab over there. Then performance tab, we have it here. This is the performance tab. Let me zoom it. Now, start with the CPU because this is the most interesting part about this machine, and this is something you won't find in each and every laptop that you come across. Now, look at the CPU we have over here. So we have a 12th gen processor, Core i7 12650H. You know what this H means? This means we have a high performance processor here. With the thinness of this laptop, we still have a high performance processor. In most of the laptops, you normally see the processor ended with U and maybe G, but here we have H, so meaning it's a high-end processor. And what supports that? Have a look at what we have here. The base speed is 2.3 gigahertz. So at normal operating speed, we have 2.3 gigahertz. Actually, right now it's at around 1.2 gigahertz because we're not doing anything with the machine. Then we have 10 cores and 16 logical processors. If you're a person who loves video editing, programming, and rendering stuff, things that require multitasking, then you know what these two things really mean to you. Yeah? 10 cores, 16 logical processors. Tell me of any laptop that you know that has those properties. If it's not the latest MacBook or the latest HP in the market, the latest Lenovo that have these, and what are the prices of those machines compared to these one? Because This is not as expensive as the models that I've mentioned. Now for the memory. So right here we have 16 GB of RAM, and I can see here we have ROF chip. So it means the RAM on this machine are soldered on the motherboard and it's not expandable. So if you get one with 8 GB, then that is it. If you get one with 16 GB, that is it. You won't be able to expand it. The number of slots used is 8 out of 8 because they're soldered on the motherboard. Then the disk, we have a disk of this one. I don't know that one. I've never come across SSD with that name. So the type is SSD and NVMe of 954 GB. That is 1 terabyte SSD. So this machine is really packed with the specifications are really to the maximum. We have 16 GB of RAM, 1 TB SSD, Core i7, 12th Gen. Everything is just top notch. Let's have a look at the GPU. So we have integrated graphic card here of Intel Ultra HD graphics over 8 GB over there, you can see. So with this integrated GPU and this powerful processor, it means you can do gaming on this machine, because remember we have a 1090 HD screen here of good screen resolution. So you can do light gaming here, you can do professional video editing, professional photo editing really seamlessly on this machine. Now finally, let's just have a look at the camera, because here we're told that the camera is of 2 megapixels and 1080p. So we expect the camera to be so good, of high quality. Let me see. Yeah. So that is the camera over there, and I think it is not that bad. You can see the color of my shirt. I normally record this video using a certain phone I have on my hands here. One day I'll review this phone, maybe if I get to 5,000 or maybe let's say 10,000 subscribers, so that you know the type of phone that I've been using to record all these videos to this point of this day. That does not mean I really enjoy using this phone to shoot my videos, but I'm looking forward to having a camera. I hope maybe someday one of you will sponsor me on this journey so that I get a better camera to record these review videos. Back to this camera, I think we have a very good camera here. I'm not sure of the sound quality from the camera, but we have dual microphones here. One is here and there's another one here. So it means the sound reception is very good on this machine, just as good as the camera. You can see there's no even delay in the camera over there. Now, having a look at this masterpiece, up to this point, I really don't know what to think about it, but for my own point of view, I think it really ticks all the boxes that you'll want in a machine. The only disadvantage maybe I might say is having a big screen size, 15.6 inch. So it means it won't fit on a small bag, but nevertheless, you can overlook that because the performance is top notch, the body build is top notch, the battery life is top notch. Everything concerning this Megabook is top notch. Actually, I think it matches the title Megabook, because Mega means something that is so superior, and it actually ticks the box. If you've ever come across this machine, or maybe if you're using it and you come across this video, let us know in the comment section how it's serving you, and is it really worth it as what you've seen in this video. Don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe on this account if you're new to this channel. See you next time on another review video like this one. Bye bye.